Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors go out to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom wa barakim to you brothers and sisters out there. Alright, as you can probably hear, well, I'm not sure if you can hear, but I'm in transit on the way to work. But I wanted to do a lesson, and I want to do a lesson on, I'm going to entitle it, Death is the Only Remedy. Alright, now matter of fact, let me get that word for remedy. Remedy. Well, actually, let me get the etymology. Says cure, put right, rectify. Let's go ahead and press on this one. Means of counteracting sin or evil of any kind. Cure for a vice or a temptation, a cure for a disease or disorder, medicine or process which restores health. Means of counteracting sin. Oh shit, man. Death is the only remedy. Alright, what I'm talking about is for our people. As the scriptures say in Jeremiah 30:7, we're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble. We wouldn't have to come into Jacob's trouble had the Israelites just listened. But our people are consistently disobedient to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Like I believe it was it Moses that had said it's like there's some fucking bullshit going on. I guess somebody got hurt. It was a fire truck and an ambulance. But yeah, Moses had said, "You have been rebellious since the day that I knew you. How much more after my death?" All right. So lucky. I'm just trying to make sure, traffic. They were blocking that damn lane. But anyways, yeah, the Israelites are known for being rebellious, man. So the only remedy, the only cure for the disobedience of the nation of Israel would have to be death. 2/3 gotta go, man. Alright, 2/3 here in America and the rebels across the globe, they gotta go. Alright? Like it says, death by pain in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. Our people have to receive that death by pain. Which, the main way that 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to perish is via nuclear destruction, nuclear missiles. Which indeed are going to come and hit America, man. Alright, best believe. America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Alright, the enemies of America are going to gang up on them and lay America desolate. Best believe. Best believe, man. Like the scriptures say, I believe it's Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth, it shall not return unto me void. Alright, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai said Babylon is going to be destroyed. So it don't matter. It don't matter what type of precautions you niggas take. America's going to be destroyed, man. Alright, that's the bottom line. And 2/3 of our people are going to be caught up in that fire. In that lake of fire here in America. Alright? And as it says in Isaiah the 1st chapter, it talks about how I have raised up children and they have rebelled against me. All right, and it says, why should ye be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. All right, so our people are constantly in this state of revolution and revolting and bucking up against Yahweh Shema Shai. For what? He's our power. He's our help. All right, but it just shows how lost Jake's mind is, man. And that's why death is the only remedy. Because it also tells us in Isaiah the 6th chapter that our people aren't going to understand this truth and understand right from wrong. Essentially, they're not going to understand what they need to be doing until the kingdom, until they receive the new bodies. All right, because the elect, Yahweh is we're of the elect, although we're in these chains of darkness, spoken about in 2 Peter the 2nd chapter, right? We do our best. We put in effort. We try to be righteous to the best of our ability. We rehearse the righteous acts. All right, but for most of our people, that's not the case. Most of our people, they just got to go, man. All right? And like the Lord told Jeremiah, pray not for this people for their good. These people are wicked as all hell, man. Jake don't want to give up the swine. All right, Jake don't want to give up idolatry. They don't want to give up Christianity or Islam. Jake don't want to give up any of their iniquity. They want to continue to remain in their sins, no matter what. And that's just not going to fly. All right, that's not going to fly. That's not going to work. That's not the case. Something needs to be done, right? And since they're not, because essentially it goes back to the law of a stubborn child. How the Lord said, if you have a child and he's stubborn and he refuses to listen to rebuke, he refuses to listen, to the counsel and to the elders, well, then he has to get stoned with stones. All right? And that's the point that we're at. Let me go ahead and grab a few scriptures. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, and this is talking about all the land of America. All right. Saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. All right. So 2/3 of our people here in America are going to be destroyed. From various different plagues, but ultimately, Zechariah 14 and 12, the plague that's going to melt their flesh. All right. Melt their tongue, melt their eyes, which is the nuclear destruction. All right, that's that death by pain. And that's what they have to go through because they don't want to adhere. All right, ADHERE. Look that word up. Adhere. They don't want to adhere to the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is a big no-no, man. And the scriptures say in Sirach 2 and 10, nobody that is sincerely sought after the Lord, was forsaken or confounded. So common sense should tell you, if you want to be safe, you want to be protected during these times, you need to cleave on to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? And not only to be safe from these times, but in general, because you were created, if you're an Israelite, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, right? The whole purpose of your creation was to worship Yahweh Shema Shai and to serve them. So like it. Let me go and get this Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 16, it says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein. So the Lord has been trying to help us this whole time, right? The Lord is not telling us, oh, don't eat this, oh, don't do that, just for the fuck of it, right? Yahweh Shema Shai is telling us, certain things, giving us laws to make our lives, better, to make our society better. Why wouldn't you listen to that? The Lord, the scriptures say how the Lord has thoughts of peace unto us. There's an expected end. So the Lord has been trying to bless us and take care of us this whole time. And we have turned our, because, people say, well, God is dead and God forsook us and, we're all alone and God won't help. No, you forsook the Lord, man. You left your power. Okay? Keep that in mind, man. Essentially, Israel is Superman in willfully taking dietary supplements of kryptonite. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would you turn away from Yahweh by Shemel Shai? All right, so it says, and ye shall find rest for your souls, but they said, we will not walk there. And who's saying we will not walk there? The 2/3. All right, and the rebels across the globe that are going to be purged out. Which is why, going back to the title, death is the only remedy. Our people don't want to listen. Well, now you have to pay the price, right? Because everybody's going to be judged, all right, ultimately. And if you're not serving Yahweh by Shemel Shai, you're not going to be preserved during the time of calamity, during these plagues. So what does that mean? You're going to perish, all right? Now, ultimately, like it promises us in the new covenant, which we're not in as of yet. Okay, it talks about how the laws are going to be written in us. All right? And how we're not going to have to teach one another. And we're all going to be able to keep, the commandments perfectly. All right, but until then, we're rehearsing the righteous acts, as I quoted before, that scripture in Judges. I think it's 5:11, if I'm not mistaken. But once again, most of our people aren't doing that. They don't want to do that. They want to do. They want to find any, and that's one thing I'm starting to really understand and learn about Jake is, Jake doesn't want to serve the Lord. That's what it comes down to, and they're wanting to do any and everything besides just sit they funky ass down and worship Yahweh by Shemel Shai. And it's been ridiculous. It's been irritating and been annoying, but it's getting more and more annoying every day as every day goes by. Especially as we start to see these certain plagues coming into fruition. It's like, goddamn, Jake, you would think, using that noggin, you want to be protected from these different things that's coming upon the earth. But our people continue to be disobedient and want to find another way. Well, maybe if I do this. No! It's not gonna, no other way has worked for our people, man. I don't know why they seem to be under this illusion, that they're going to be protected and taken care of through Jesus Christ or, through money, through science, all right, through their mama, and it's not gonna go down like that, man. All right. So if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American Indian, right, or a speckled bird, this word resonates with your spirit. Cleave unto Yahweh by Shemel Shai, as the scriptures say, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. All right? So, Lord willing, that this lesson was edifying. Before, I get out of here, I want to give all praise to Yahweh by Shemel Shai. Double honors the apostle, elders, the great millstone. Shalom.